All right, so after that, let's head into our next topic of the conversation, and that is what's next for Whittaker and Kelvin Gastelum. Okay, guys. So beside the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren that took place this Saturday, we also have a UFC fight, which is headlined by Whittaker taking on Kevin Gastelum, and Robert won. Robert Whittaker won 50-45, 50-45, and 50-45. Holy smokes, you guys. I've never seen Kevin Gastelum lost this bad before. I mean, I've seen him lost before, but not a shutout, not a complete shutout. And you guys, my nose was itchy. And you guys, you know what? This is what I think. I believe that as right now, Robert Whittaker with this performance right here that he just have, you cannot deny him as the clear number one contender for the middleweight title. I mean, he looks great. He looks awesome. Like, man, that was that was quite a performance. That was a masterpiece. That was a masterpiece by Robert Whittaker. I mean, he went in there. He did what he got to do, and yeah, I thought Robert looks really good. And yeah, there's you cannot deny him. You cannot deny Robert Whittaker as the next shot for the UFC middleweight title. Okay, but there's always a but. But however, I realized that Izzy he's gonna be off for a bit. Izzy did lost his last fight to Jan Blachowicz. So let's just say, cross my finger, that if Robert's not gonna fight Izzy for the title, let's say injury happened. My second option for Robert Whittaker is to wait. But if he chooses not to wait, I believe Robert Whittaker, should be taking on Marvin Vittori for the UFC interim middleweight title. But like I said, that is with the assumption that Izzy's hurt. And as right now, I don't believe that he is. So, yeah. So that is my thought on that for the winner. But on the flip side, we have Kelvin Gastelum. Okay, guys. I am on the UFC.com right now, and I am taking a look at their ranking. And Kelvin Gastelum, he is sitting at number 8. And a few fighters that are above him right now that's not being booked, they are Darren Till, Derek Brunson, Jared Cannonier, Paulo Costa, Marvin Vittori, and the number one rank is Robert Whittaker, the person who he just lost to, and the champ is Israel Adesanya. Okay, first of all, he's not gonna fight Israel. He's not gonna fight Robert again. I can see him fight Vittori, but that is a bit of a stretch. And number 3 is Paulo Costa. We're not sure how long Paulo is gonna be gone for. It's just the fact that he's got a bit of complication. So let's take those guys out of the equation. So after that, who's left? Okay, these are the few people that's number 4, rank number 4 is Jared Cannonier. He's not booked. Jack Emerson is facing Edmund Shervasian next month. Then there's Derek Brunson, Darren Till. I don't know what's going on with Darren Till. And of course, number 8 is Kelvin Gastelum. That is where he is ranking at the moment. For Kevin, I honestly believe that he should take a bit of time off. But, however, I realize that he is a fighter. He likes to be active. You know, these guys are prize fighter for a reason. Okay, I'm going to take away Derek Brunson and Jared Cannonier. And the reason behind that is that number 9, right below him, I still believe that Kelvin Gastelum should be competing against the top 10. And to one person that's just right on that, just right on the edge, that's not being booked, is Kevin Holland. And of course, Ronaldo Sosa, he ran off the top 10. Kevin Holland is sitting at number 9 right now. I realized that Kevin Holland just fought and lost to Vittori, but that was a decision loss. And before that, he lost to Derek Brunson. So yeah, my first option would be Kevin Holland, but he might be gone for a while. And my second pick, my second choice, this fighter, he's a bit higher up, and that is Jared Cannonier. He is he the last person that he lost to was Robert Whittaker as well, but Cannonier, he's sitting at number 4. That might be a bit of a stretch for him, because as right now, Kelvin Gastelum, he's got 1 win, one loss, 1 win, and a few losses in a row. So, like I said, you guys, first choice is Kevin Holland. I realized that Kevin Holland, he wants to take a bit of time off to work on his takedown defense, to work on his wrestling. Fair enough. And I also believe that Kevin Gastelum should take a bit of time off as well. I realized that kind of contradict what I just said of him being an active fighter, of him wanting to compete. So if they can make it happen, I realize there's a lot of is that my number 1 pick, if Kelvin Gastelum is willing to wait, is to wait for is to be matched up against Kevin Holland, because Kevin Holland, like I said, he's number 9 and Gastelum's number 8. It will keep him in the top 10. It will keep it in the conversation, and he'll still be in top 10. But however, if he wants to come back right away, Jared Cannonier, I realized that Cannonier is ranked a bit higher than he is. Cannonier's at number 4. But if you could beat him, you would catapult yourself back up there. You may not be in the mix, but you will be up there. So yeah. And for Robert Whittaker, man, it's got to be easy. Robert Whittaker's next fight, it's got to be against the champ. I mean, that was his last loss. In, I believe, like 10 or 11 fights in a row after he captured the UFC middleweight champion. I realized that he didn't really defend it, because his first title defense was the current champion, which is Izzy. And I don't want to be that guy. It's just the fact that there has been a lot of rumors that heading into that fight, Robert Whittaker, he wasn't himself. He was going through a bit of complication. He was going through a bit of an issue. His health was not 100%. I'm not trying to make an excuse, but that's what I read. And me as a fight fan, I was expecting a bit of a performance within that fight. I realized that as he came in, he looks really good, and he knocked him out. Essentially, he knocked him out. I realized that I've been saying this a lot. Robert Whittaker's next fight is a rematch versus AC. And you know what, Robert, come in healthy, and I would love to see that fight. As a fight fan, I would love to see that fight. I don't know if it's gonna change, if anything different is gonna happen. He might have lost again for all we know. And also on top of that, you guys, I realized that there's a bit of a flash of Paulo Costa right there, but I think he'll be out for a while, and I'm not sure how long Izzy is gonna be out for. I don't think he'd take that much of a beating from Jan Blachowicz. I realized that after the fight, Izzy even says, I feel good, I'm ready to go. So yeah, make it happen. Robert Whittaker, Izzy, rematch, number 2. Me as a fight fan, that's what I would like to see. So yeah. How's it going, guys? Thank you for watching. If you have not, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, as always, take care, be safe, and I will talk to you soon.